You know, last Thursday, 1,550 was called. Ma'am. सेंटर सेंटर छोड़ दिया सेंटर छोड़ना मैम
Never let us forget, never let us be shy. Let's make the flag of our nation fly very high. A very good morning to all. As we have gathered here to celebrate the 73rd Indian Republic Day, I now request our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Sita Raman, to hoist the Indian national flag.
Open and give him the. Okay. No, it's okay. You take.
I now request all dignitaries, guests to join us in the auditorium as we continue with our further proceedings.
Yes, sir. One sheet everybody should get. Number of cases more for care no.
I have 20% of my staff. I have to keep them quarantine. But no, none of them are in Yeah, you'll go that side, eh? You three be there, that side.
Light on for it.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, center. Where we used to. No, we'll see. Do one seat. The two seats are staying there. No, anyway.
We are negotiating.
A very good morning. A very good morning to one and all. At the onset, I would like to extend a warm welcome to Dr. R. Sitaraman, Group CEO, Doha Bank, President Mr. Hassan Chowdhury, Vice President Mr. Yasser Naina, respected members of Executive Committee, Principal Ms. Asna Nafis, Vice Principals Ms. Soma Bhattacharya, Ms. Mary Cruz, Ms. Shifa Sheikh, Headmistresses Ms. Silly Menon, Ms. Najla Bukhari, coordinators, teachers, and all beloved students and parents who have joined us online. I, Preeti Modi, and Sonal Sampat welcome you all to the day's event. Let us begin by invoking the blessings of the Almighty. I call Miss Maria to recite the prayer.
Dear God, we thank you for this wonderful morning filled with your blessings. This day is a very special day as we celebrate the 73rd Republic Day of India. We ask you to bless our nation and guide each and every one of us in the right path to build a strong nation.
Our beloved President, Mr. Hassan Chowdhury, a person par excellence, educationist, and a social activist, only Indian having an honor of heading all the 4 apex bodies in Qatar: ICC, ICBF, IDPN, and ISC. He is a recipient of many awards, including prestigious Pravasya Bharatiya Samman Award from the President of India 2012. I request you, sir, to speak a few words in this remarkable occasion.
Chief guest of today's morning, Pravasi Samman Awardee, Mr. Sitaraman, my colleagues, members of the council, principals, vice principals, headmistresses, respected teaching and non-teaching staff, our monarch principal, our college principal, Mr. Vimalnath, our college administrator, Mr. Dinesh. Good morning, Assalamu alaikum, and Namaskar. On 73rd Republic Day of India, I extend the greetings to all of you. We are proud to be Indians. Today, 26 January 1950, our Constitution was established or implemented. This day is very important for us. So let us take the oath to abide by the Constitution and keep our Tiranga flag high. Today's function is in 2 parts. One is celebration of Republic Day. Another one is felicitating the teachers who have completed 10, 15 and 20 years. See, when any employee stick to the institution or organization for 10, 15 and 20 years, means there is something good. That means they are satisfied with their job. Or because we treat everybody as a DPS family, from management to the staff, to the students, to the parents. So that gives the result. So there is a cohesive environment, there is a good environment, positive environment in the school. That's why people are with us. We are associated with DPS 20 years earlier. In 2000 we started the school. And that time we had some people on lien from Delhi Public School Society. Slowly, the people who were on lien have also resigned from DPS and joined DPS Doha. And today we don't have any staff on the lien. One of the example is Mr. Patra here, sitting here. He was also old lien employee who has resigned from there and joined us. And I hope and I assure our staff that whatever support you need, we will always take care of you as our family members, always and forever. And how long you are healthy, you can continue to be with DPS. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind and Jai Qatar.
Listening to you is always a pleasure, sir. Dr. Sitaraman, our chief guest of the day, is the Group CEO of Doha Bank. He is a recipient of multiple doctorates from leading universities around the world. He is a chartered accountant and holds a certificate in IT systems and corporate management, whilst being a gold medalist in graduation, Bachelor of Commerce. In 2015, the business magazine Forbes ranked Dr. Sitaraman 6th in the Forbes top Indian leaders in the Arab world list. In 2017, he was recognized and conferred by the Government of India with the prestigious Pravasi Bharatiya Samman Award, the highest honor conferred on overseas Indians by the Government of India. May I now request you, sir, to address the gathering, please.
President of DPS Group of Institutions and a fellow Doha-Qatar awardee, one of the businessmen, my beloved friend, Mr. Hassan Chavez, principals of the schools, parents, teachers, management committee members of these institutions, children, ladies and gentlemen. What a joy to come home back. This is home away from home for me. We relish our DPS experience so much so. Even the latest family combination for my daughter as stems out of coming to DPS. What a joy to see that DPS is an integral part of our life stream. In fact, Mr. Hassan knows right from purchasing the land. As a professional banker, we had a privilege of financing him. And subsequent that he was constructing the other one, we were a party to it. I came for the foundation plus state-of-the-art building when he designed and delivered. I was an integral part of it. Again, one-hour school. Now he is building up higher education, and also his vision to concentrate on education has been very profound and prolific. I compliment him for this. You can choose any sectors. As a businessman, you have very many options. Not only is a good businessman, I can tell you, I can stand guarantee for it. He stood by his commitment, and the financial discipline he showcased is second to none. As a private businessman, when it comes to commitment to society, he is second to none. You have seen his commitment to various associations of Indian community here. And even within India, the downtrodden, how he contributes. Service to humanity is ultimate, isn't it? Lives to divinity is one aspect. Service to humanity is another one, where we all learn time and again how this human dignity needs to be evolved and how we can add value to this planet in this transitional journey. I'm delighted to be integral part of the great celebration of 73rd Republic Day. My sincere wishes to one and all Indians across the globe, and also in India. What a country we belong to, great civilization, heritage, culture. We are fortunate to be an Indian. We are proud Indians. No question about it. Looking back, with the dawn of independence in 1947, Lala Rai, Bal Mahatma Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, Veerabandi Kattabomman, and extraordinary set of sacrifices to set in a new direction. So the narrative is very simple to recognize we need to build a nation. That's what we managed to articulate and trying to bring in value streams over the last 73 years. The source of the conviction comes out of the Constitution. Tolerance, harmony, social justice, freedom, functional democracy, truth in action, justice, rule of the law, needs to be imbibed in a set of framework. That was the design in 1950, 26 January. That keeps us going. That keeps us the momentum. Look at the global Indians across. India itself has a higher respect in today's context, in the community of nations. We have a great source of inspiration for the rest of the world. India is truly globalized in substance. It's a wonder how this community is hanging together. That was the very purpose of this transformation through this constitution. The ashes of colonial rules restart, decolonizing in substance in terms of the value stream. Caste, creed, religion, race, all becoming immaterial. We believe in humanity and human dignity. That's what the Constitution is reiterating. And today, global Indians with science, art, commerce, or business, technocrats across the globe, their hard work, commitment, which will be the profession you're engaged in, which will be the country you're engaged in, your commitment to excellence, the hard work. They know Indians are measurable and they are law-abiding. They mean parity, they are harmonious, their commitment to excellence in everywhere, to the nations they engaged in and the home country. That's the trait we built in. That's why we are transcended, globalizing India in substance. What is putting together all this, the fabric is knitted together, I should say, on account of our culture. Indian dance forms have transcended. Indian cuisine has transcended across the globe. I don't miss anywhere. I was saying Commonwealth in 2011. The Prime Minister was Julia Gillard. I was sitting at the dinner table. 10 of us were invited along with the rest of the Commonwealth members. It was a Diwali day. I celebrated Diwali everywhere. I celebrated Holi everywhere. I celebrated Pongal everywhere. And further, I was not sure. I was in Sydney, then I said, can I skip? I thought I should come back home to celebrate Diwali. I was sitting at the dinner table. The Prime Minister was there, and she looked at my face. Why are you not eating? We arranged a vegetarian for you. Today is a special day, Diwali day. She didn't react to anything. She just kept quiet. I didn't touch any of the items served on the table. So I was feeling the pinch of missing my family plus the celebration, truly. At 11 o'clock, the dinner cocktail was done, everything was done, the celebration was over for the Commonwealth. And we went with a secretary, and I was showcased a place where 10,000 Indians celebrating with so much joy. The festival is there. What I'm trying to say is, we don't miss India. Look at the commitments, right from Hassan Chowdhury to one and all. We have seeing this reflection. I have attended Tamil Sangam across the globe, 40 countries, right from Mauritius to Malaysia. I've seen Toronto, how they celebrate Holi. The festivals we don't miss, food we don't miss, dance forms we don't miss. I was in Russia along with my wife in 2012. And the Indian ambassador has invited it for the Indian celebrations. Russian children celebrated with the Indian dance forms, Indian literature form. You know, if you look at Kumara Sambhavam, Meghadutam, Kalidasa, poet wrote, those characters were portrayed. I was in Her Excellency Ambassador Wadwa, who was here as an Indian ambassador to Qatar. She wanted to invite me for the function. It happens to be my birthday as well. She hosted me. And that day, Japanese children were dancing on Indian tunes, Indian music, whether Bollywood or Hollywood or Tollywood, doesn't matter. We truly characterize it today. Our culture, that's a huge, huge treasure. That is knitting together. That fabric is putting us together. We relish that experience. And look at the contribution we are doing wherever we are. That's what we are grateful to Qatar. At the same time, we are also adding value. Business as a profession. I'm thankful an Indian has been given a local bank to run, and I have the privilege of being part of it for the last 20 years. That's was part of this DPS over 20 years. Now, what matters is our value system is transgressive. Going away from home, we are making sure we are adding value. That's the dignity we brought in. We have to eradicate extreme poverty. We have to bring in gender equality. We have to bring in universal health care. We have to bring in under control global warming and climate change. These are so many major challenges this planet has got. We have to do it. We have to reduce income inequality. We have to reduce the gap between haves and have-nots. Those are all committed missions. But we are doing it in substance. If you look at it in terms of economics, India is a formidable power. I'll tell you as an economist at the bank. Our performance yesterday, International Monetary Fund has released. Last quarter we did 8.4%. Inflation was around 5.59. Inflation was not outweighing the growth, mind you. That's important. This is a changing phase of the world. You yourself, I was just talking to Mr. Chowdhury, how we were transcending the business model towards online and hybrid model. It's difficult to measure and manage the customer shift. The focus today is on India. The economic engine of the world today is India. You have to recognize this. We are sitting with $650 billion as reserves. Let us recognize that. India is not poor people. No question. India is not a poor country. Understand this. The purpose for which our forefathers fought through this independence is getting realized. 73 years of this journey has been prolific and highly imbalanced. We managed even this COVID crisis. At this point, I have to thank the doctors, nurses, paramedics, other workers who even lost their lives. We are grateful to them. We need attitude of gratitude. That's one side. Same time, the pace at which we have changed, the beautiful discovery of this pandemic, human beings have got capacity to alter their mind and alter their lives. And that's what we did. That's what we transformed. That's what we managed to articulate, even within this 2 years of transition. But the value system is transgressive. We recognize our basic values are not absolute. We understand the old value still holds good. Good. Social distancing, which we are seeing today, it was there. The hygiene which you have to maintain, it was there in our heritage. Look at it. Go back to your roots. We need to understand the global culture. There's no question about it. We need to modernize it in substance, but we are adaptable. No community has done this as much as Indians have done. Look back in the last 2 years itself. How much transgression we have adopted. 116 crores of people have been vaccinated. It's not small. It's not small. 116 million people, rather crores, have been vaccinated. Still, we have a long way to go. But still, we are producing 8.4%. Yesterday, I don't know, as I said, as given testimonies, India is going to be the fastest growing economy again. We have great future. We can create Silicon Valley in India. Every state can create Silicon Valley. We are no more location-centric. We are information-centric. We are recognizing the world is becoming flat. Everything is possible by a community which is trained for tolerance, which is trained for hard work, which is trained for liberty, which is trained for social justice, which is trained for age-old civilization, not just democracy. Mind you, it's not a joke. Holding together the oldest civilization, because culture is very profound in anyone's lifetime, because that's emotional for you. Different culture, different language, different religion, different dress code, different dialects. You still holding together. That's not easy. So a system has worked. It will continue to work. Why? We are becoming global citizens. We have to understand this. We need to understand this dynamics of this change. We need to understand these changes are coming up everywhere in the world. We live in an immigrant society. One of my PhD, third PhD, which I secured in 2018, was economic implication of global citizenship. We are global citizens. We don't lose our global focus. Our heart is global, mind you. That's why we celebrate everything. Every function today around the world is being celebrated. Thanks to technology, it's going to transform further. Internet of Things, blockchain, artificial intelligence, name it. The world is so beautifully designed. The planet Earth got its enduring values so that we add value and walk out. That's our purpose, isn't it? The purpose of this lease is to recognize this opportunity and create a better generation than what you are now. That's what teachers are doing. Let me come to the second phase of today's celebration. Felicitation, why? Because you need to recognize. Attitude of gratitude. That's what you show. 20 years, teachers are working. Recognize them. Teachers are makers of history. They bring in secure trust for eternity. There's a beautiful saying. If you aim at short term, you cultivate flowers. If you build it medium term, you build trees. If you aim at humanity, eternity, then you have to have a long term vision. That's what teachers do. That's what the job of a profession. If I'm not a banker, I will be a teacher in college. There's no question about what a profession it is. What a profession it is. You are the mentor and then you are the teacher. Teachers are mentors, mentors are teachers. Even in business lines. Today, after experiencing nearly 40 years of finance, I'm saying to my team, it's global culture again. I'm saying I can only be a mentor for you. I can give you the thought leadership for you. That's what teaching. That's what it's all about. My time goes, even I was telling Mr. Hassan, my pastime, my wife travels along across universities across the globe, Europe or US or India. I go around the world and share. I had been to Global Indian School in Tokyo. She was with me in 2012. Ambassador asked me to, Deepa Wadhwa asked me to go and address the Indian school. I had been to most of the Indian school across the globe. That's the joy, because teaching is such a profound profession. The value stream, you never forget your teachers. It's not long ago, a month before, I lost my guru, teacher. Guru means they have a superpower, super vision. That's why they conduct you. They give you the direction. They give you the discipline. Either you have discipline or regret. Discipline is happiness. The most difficult thing is enduring it. Is your values. That comes out of teachers. I lost my guru, who was my teacher in the school where I was asking for an admission. My family couldn't afford. He came here in 2007. He came to Abu Dhabi. I was in Brazil. Mr. J.R. Ramurthy. And he called me from Abu Dhabi. I want to see you before I go back to India. By all means, I'm sitting in Brazil. When should I come? I said, I'm sitting in Sao Paulo. I'll come to you on so-and-so date. Over 100 years, the school was well functioning, and he wants to build a new part of it where I was asking for freebies, food, shelter, space. He gave me. He came and sat through in my. I was so rejoicing. I was enjoying his company, and we served food, and he said, listen, I want you to take this new building. You have to do this. By all means. That's the least I can do. In the name of my father, we inaugurated it in 2009. So the reason why I'm saying this is they've nurtured you, the kind of discipline he put in me. Destiny is not a matter of chance, it's a choice. If you have good teachers, they will drive you. They give you determination. They give you the desire. And duty becomes desire. That thought came from J.R.R. Positive thinking. Teachers can mold you. How can we forget them? It's important you understand the dynamics of their considered measurement on you and set you the right kind of direction. Teachers can never go wrong. Discipline they bring in, sometimes it's an irritation when you're young. But the school which gives the discipline is DPS, I can tell you that. That's the biggest niche for the school. Because that's a value stream. So it's consciousness which is built in by your teachers. So future generation has to recognize it is teachers who build this eternity. And that's very profound in substance. That's why I'm delighted. I just got a call from my dear brother Hassan 3 days before. I said, I will come. So it is important we understand and felicitate. What a joy to be an integral part of this celebration, to felicitate these stalwarts who worked for 20 years, 15 years, 10 years. So it's important you recognize them time and again, and your considered thought becomes action, action becomes habit, habit becomes character, character becomes destiny, not other way around. Really? It's not being technically correct at times. Ethically you are correct or not. That ethics comes out of teachers. The moral governance comes out of teachers. The core sharpening your ethics and making sure you stand by values. If you ask me whether you want to be a successful person, I say I want to stand as a man of values, not necessarily for success. Success will come and go. My reputation will come and go. My character cannot be changed. That's being nurtured, molded, crafted by my teachers. And that's what the beauty of this profession is all about. So I'm delighted to be an integral part of this interesting institution. I'm delighted to be part of this celebration for our 73rd Republic Day. And I'm delighted to have the opportunity to felicitate the teaching fraternity. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, my dear children.
Thank you, sir, for those inspiring words. An institution is not just a building, but the people who work in it bring life to it, every day. Every person who works at DPS-Modern Indian School brings joy to its halls. Today's honorees have to their credit more than a decade's committed and dedicated service to this prestigious institute. May I request Chief Guest Dr. R. Sitaraman, President, Mr. Hassan Chowdhury, Vice President, Mr. Yasir Naina, all EC members and Principal Ma'am to come on the stage to do the honors. We begin by felicitating the teacher who has completed 20 years of service, Miss Hyacinth Mary Cruz. Miss Hyacinth Mary Cruz, very pious, diligent and dedicated teacher who has been a part of this institution from day one. She has rendered 20 years of selfless service to this institution. She is currently serving as the Vice Principal of the secondary school and is an example of extremely organized team leader. It's a proud privilege, ma'am, to have you as a part of DPS family. Ladies and gentlemen, with huge round of applause, help me to congratulate Miss Hyacinth Mary Cruz to receive her award.
No. That also. No, then you have to take that.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate with a huge round of applause for her selfless committed service to the institution. Congratulations, ma'am. Next in the line is Miss Yvonne Herald Francis. Miss Yvonne is a meticulous and sincere person who is ever ready to help everyone. Her dedication towards her work is highly appreciated. Miss Yvonne has completed 15 years of her service. Today, Miss Yvonne is not available in Doha to receive this award. But on behalf of DPS family, we congratulate you, ma'am. Over to Miss Sonal for further proceedings.
Now we move to our next group of teachers who have completed 10 years of their service. Miss Tejendra Kaur, a very active sports teacher. You will always find her in the football ground surrounded by happy children. Congratulations, ma'am. Next we have Miss Vijayashree Ajesh, a very dedicated member of our team. She is a hard-working and well-organized person and leads the team with great efficiency, always determined to do the best. Congratulations, ma'am. Next we have Ms. Nina Shaji Philippos, a very enthusiastic and hardworking personality who efficiently guides the team. Ms. Nisha Shaji, very dedicated and sincere person, always works with enthusiasm. Ms. Nisha is not present here to receive the memento. Next we have Ms. Hemlata Mamnani, a self-motivated and dedicated teacher. She is always cheerful and is a very good team member. Next we have Ms. Mukti Goel, a wonderful human being. Ms. Mukti never fails to persevere and work efficiently. Next we have Mr. Varghese Perumparil Joseph. He is an enthusiastic and dexterous member of our team. He is a favorite among his students. Jaya Majumdar, an extremely passionate and energetic personality who is always committed to her work. Ms. Deepa Sanjeev Jain, a very creative and friendly individual dedicated to her work. Ms. Soumya Sikdar, a musically inclined person. She's an integral part of the school's cultural activities. Ms. Gulnaz Parveen, a silent and sincere person who is thorough in her work. Miss Maria Brivin Fonseca, a very good-hearted human being. Miss Maria is an energetic and active teacher who is ever ready to help others. Miss Jayashree Sridhar, a very dynamic teacher who perseveres with dedication. Her friendly nature makes her a Miss person. Mr. Abdul Qayyum Sheikh, a good teacher who works with complete dedication and efficiency. Mr. Muhammad Masroor Alam, our Chief Accountant, a hard-working and dedicated member of the DPS family. Now I hand over to Ms. Preeti for the further proceedings.
Moving on to the next set of awardees, they are special members of our institution, our support staff. A very unique job which requires a lot of patience, kindness and alertness. We appreciate your sincerity and commitment towards the safety of our students. The first member is Mr. Hala Neng Ten, who has completed 15 years of dedicated service to this institution. Next group of awardees are the ones who have completed 10 years of dedicated service. Mr. Pavan Lal Chaudhary. Next is Mr. Imran Khan. Mr. Shoaib Mohammed. Today, Shoaib Mohammed is not in Doha to receive his award. Next is Miss Nympha Pesigan Lucero. Miss Nympha Pesigan Lucero. Next is Miss Pamela Malabanan Dalosa. Next is Miss Giselle Apun Poja. We, on behalf of DPS family, congratulate you everyone for your commendable service and dedication. Thank you. No program is complete without listening to our beloved principal's ever-inspiring words. I request you, ma'am, to speak few words on this occasion.
Chief guest of this morning, Dr. Sitaraman, Mrs. Sitaraman, Sangeeta Sitaraman, President, Mr. Hassan Chogle, Vice President, Mr. Yasser Maynard, respected members of the Executive Committee, Principal of the Pune University, Mr. Bimal Nath, Principal of Monarch School, Ms. Meenal Bakshi, the Administrator, Mr. Dinesh, our Manager Facilities, Mr. Patra, the Chief Accountant, Mr. Alam, all my dear Vice Principals, Ms. Soma, Ms. Mary, Ms. Shifa, the HMs, Ms. Sini, Ms. Najla, coordinators, teachers, parents, and my dear students. A very good morning, and on this very special occasion, a very happy 73rd Republic Day. This morning was an enlightening morning for each one of us, hearing to Dr. Sitaraman's vast experience of various fields that he has worked in as a banker, an economist, as an aficionado of arts, as a lover of our country like each one of us is, Mother India, and of course as a family member of DPS-Modern Indian School. It's always a pleasure listening to you, sir. His kind words for teachers is indeed what I would be reflecting on. He mentioned about the lives lost of the medical workers, the frontline workers. We will rejoice with the fact that we teachers have built lives. We have built our nation during these very, very difficult times. Congratulations to every single teacher who has remained a teacher during these very challenging times. You have impacted eternity in a very different way. You have done that which many people would have been scared to. Were you 50? Were you 60? Were you 25? It didn't matter. You took the journey of belief that the job assigned to you is not a job, it's a calling. That you need to change, you need to unlearn and relearn techniques to reach out to your children remotely. We as a school have always been believing and imparting quality education that impacts just not academically, but like Sir mentioned, the great values of our nation, of values of ethics, honesty, discipline, and all the universal values that I can count on earth. Each teacher of us stood by it. Our management stood by it. Our community of teacher parents and parents who worked as teachers during this difficult time believed in these things. And a generation of young minds who got confined to the four walls of their homes still continued to learn and learn completely, holistically. Every single activity that we could dream of was done. Every single academic achievement that we could dream of, we have done. Just to mention two things. It's our grade 10 and 12 results during these very challenging times, in the very different scenario that the exams were conducted. We still are the Gulf toppers, and we still continue to impact in the 8 consecutive years of results. We are one of the most recognized schools in the Gulf, and it gives me great pride and privilege to believe that as a principal, when my name is associated with DPS-Modern Indian School, it is taken with great respect. Be it in conferences, be it in workshops, CBSE, anything at all. It is with great respect that our school's name is taken and me as the principal is recognized. I would love to give this credit to every single member of the DPS-Modern Indian School family, starting from the president, the vice president, all the teaching faculty, and all my students and parents. This wouldn't be possible without that. This is at one end of the spectrum. The other end is the primary education and basic literacy and numeracy. Our scores in the PISA International Examination and TIMSS examination, which is a benchmark international examination to identify literacy and numeracy skills, are way above international standards. If the international standards are 500, we are around 585, 589, which shows that we have outshone even the international standards of education and literacy. So once again, congratulations to everybody who's associated with this school. And on this very special occasion, when we speak about India, the only thought that comes to our mind is our constitution. It says, we the people of India. We stands for the diversity, the plurality, and the integrity with which we all believe in our constitution. May our India continue to shine as one country which stands for unity in diversity, which stands for growth and equal growth for all. May our students realize that values and traditions of our country need to be carried on forward, and it is they who are the custodians of it. Many congratulations to all the awardees, especially Ms. Mary Cruz for 20 years of long service in this institution. May she be the beacon of hope for all the teachers who are working towards that. It's a moment of pride for all of us to congratulate 10 years, 15 years, and 20 years of service. And may our school, in its 20 years of journey towards excellence, continue to journey and reach great heights. God bless DPS-Modern Indian School. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am, for those words of inspiration. Music is the language of the spirit. Now we have a melodious performance by our teachers from the music department.
check. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
it's always a pleasure to listen to a patriotic song. May I now call Ms. Chinmay to propose the vote of thanks.
Hello. Thank you, ma'am. A small moment of gratitude makes a huge difference in our attitude. Staying grateful is the key to abundance and blessings of the universe. We at DPS-Modern Indian School couldn't be more grateful on this red letter day. Respected ladies and gentlemen, it is my proud privilege to stand before you and extend the vote of thanks on this auspicious occasion. On behalf of DPS-Modern Indian School fraternity, I take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. Sitaraman, Group CEO, Doha-Qatar, and Mrs. Sitaraman, for spending his valuable time with us on this special occasion. We are grateful to our President, Mr. Hassan Chowgle, Vice President, Mr. Yasir Nanar, and the Executive Committee members for their unflinching support and cooperation. Special thanks is extended to our vibrant and visionary principal, Ms. Asna Nafiz. I sincerely thank our Vice Principals, Ms. Soma Bhattacharya, Ms. Mary Cruz, and Ms. Shifa Sheikh, Headmistresses, Ms. Sini Menon and Ms. Najla Bukhari for their support, guidance, and leadership. I thank the wonderfully dedicated teachers for their benign presence. I thank all the coordinators and all the academic and non-academic staff members for their tireless efforts for making this program a compelling success. A special thanks to our manager facilities, Mr. Patra and his team. I also thank the head of the IT department, Mr. Harish Bukhari and his team for the IT support. So thank you one and all. Wishing good health and happiness for all. Once again, a very happy Republic Day to each and everyone present here. Stay safe, stay healthy. Jai Hind.
Congratulations, everybody.
Thank you, sir. I believe there's a circular that says happy birthday to
I request everyone to move near the reception area for some